Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel where we talk about romance in anime, movies and TV shows. Today we'll be talking about the movie Klaus. Klaus, right? The animated movie that came out a little bit a while ago, right? So we have Jesper, right? This spoiled rich kid, lives the best life I've ever seen, right? Maids, butlers, mansions, rich father and everything, right? So he's spoiled and everything, right? Then his father's like, you know what? I've had enough. I've had enough of you. You're going to like some unknown island, and you work as a postman, right? So when I first like heard it, I was like, nah, it can't be that bad. Then we're showing the island, right? The island basically you have to go by a boat, right? So, like there's a guy who takes you there, sketchy guy, but he's alright. He's alright. Like halfway through the movie, at the end, he's an alright chap. So he goes to this town, right? It's just there's like two families who are at war with each other, right? So it makes it impossible to like deliver mail to people like them writing. So the town writes letters and he collects them, then he sends them out, right? He's a postman basically. So that's what he has to do. Then he's shown where he's supposed to live, right? It's just like on top of this mountain, like close to nobody. There's like eggs living there. It's unhospitable. You can't really live there, right? So that's basically the premises. So what he has to do is deliver, I think, a lot of mail, right? Like which is goal. So then he can leave the town. So that's his goal, right? To go back to his life, he has to deliver a lot of mails to the mails from the people. But it's difficult because they're always fighting. We have Alva. So she used to be a school teacher before the town was, before the town turned into what it was, right? You have to watch this movie. Like, no one wants to live there. You wouldn't want to live there, right? People are dying, people are fighting all the time, right? So she used to be a school teacher, go to school because they hate each other, right? So we introduced to her. She doesn't like Jesper at all. So there's a bit of a conflict between that, right? So that's basically the overall goal. But then of Alva, right? And so like we don't know her goal yet, but she's a school teacher, right? So teach kids how to draw, write, and everything. So it's very inspiring. Like the kids don't know how to read or write, and she helps them by doing a letter, like doing the letter, like how do you say A? They don't even know how to say like A, B, C. So she is very cute, like where she helps them to learn how to read and write and everything. So that's pretty nice. So the movie is pretty great, right? And then this Klaus, right? He's like the Santa Claus. I mean Klaus. Santa Claus is the name, right? So Jesper, go finds Klaus. At the beginning he was scared, right? Then at the end, him and Klaus work together to like deliver gifts for the kids, so they become nicer and everything. So later on, spoilers, right? Klaus, disappears, right? His job's done. So he disappears at the end there, but I like him and Jesper, right? Because Klaus doesn't really say much, but he ends up, opening up a little bit, talks a little bit, and then it's a very good relationship that they build up. So the romance between Alva and Jesper, right? It was like low key, right? It was low key. At the beginning, I didn't think they'd end up together, but she's the only female character that was there, so I guess logic dictates they'll end up together. So they, at the beginning, like Alva doesn't like him. Then he proves himself by being a good postman, doing his absolute best. Then slowly but surely, they start talking, and then go through experiences together, and then I guess they start liking each other. They fall in love, right? So at the end, they have like 2 children. So that was beautiful. And in terms of this movie, I've watched it like twice, 3 times. I highly recommend you guys to watch it. It's very nice, very cool. I like the animation style. It's different. I like that we went from a rich palace to like the worst part of the world, like this horrible place, right? So I like how we went from amazing to like absolute horrible in like in a space of very short time, right? And then Jesper did prove himself, like delivering letters, emails, and stuff like that to people who like hate each other, in a horrible environment. So kudos to him, right? He really did change as a person, right? There's a lot of character development. He went from spoiled, entitled brat to, like, somebody who will do anything to get the job done, and that's what you gotta do, right? You gotta do what you gotta do, and he did it. Then in terms of the ratings, I think I would give it like a 7.5, right? Pretty high rated. It was a different type of movie, Christmas movie, right? But a bit of romance in there. The the romance wasn't the main part of it, right? It was just like a subplot. Obviously, it's still like it's a, like, in the title doesn't say romance, but I like the romance between Alva and Jesper. It's very, low key. One does you do your job, they do your job, and then it works out, right? I think it proves the theory that it's about proximity, right? So if you're close to people, right, sooner or later you end up liking somebody, right? It's not like humans are, so sooner or later they ended up together, right? But that's those are my thoughts on the movie. It's pretty good. I recommend you guys watch it. Thank you.